The police tries to catch the video recorder, and the mother presses the rewind button. Suddenly time begins to go back. The mother and son are back before the incident. The mother quickly asks her son to stop and get off the car. Mother looks at the old video recorder curiously. Soon, the police car just stops behind them. The son thinks his mother is unwell. Ask the police officer who comes over for help. The police says that they violate the law. To arrest them. Michael comes forward to argue, and the police officer takes out a stun gun. Aim at the mother, she presses the rewind button again. Time begins to go back. She wakes up at the restaurant where she has eaten before. At this moment, Michael accidentally squeezes ketchup onto his clothes. Mother presses the rewind button curiously. The clock begins to turn. The ketchup is also returned to the bottle. It's like it never happened. What a hell. The mother sees that the police is also dining in the restaurant. Hurry and ask her son to leave. Their flustered appearance catches the police's attention. Mother drives the car very fast, in order not to meet that police again. She decides to stay in the motel for one night. When in the hotel room, the lottery is playing on TV. She uses this video recorder and even predicts the number of the lottery. This really excites her son.
We'll get us some snacks. We gonna be rich. We gonna be rich.
My mother has a bad feeling. Pick up the video recorder and walk to the door. It's that police officer. The police said that some people complained about noise nuisance. He wants to check their ID cards, but Michael says they didn't do anything.
Why do we need to show our ID? Because I asked to.
At this time, the police notices that the VCR in the mother's hand tell her to turn off the VCR. Immediately scuffle with Michael. Michael smashes the glass, and the mother presses the rewind button again. Time goes back to the restaurant, and the police officer is there too. The mother steps forward and calls out the police officer's name directly. Introduce herself to him in a friendly way. She says his son is enrolled in a college. Tomorrow it is the opening day of the college. She's about to take her son to register, and then generously buy the police officer an apple pie. The police officer doesn't refuse, and the atmosphere becomes harmonious. There should be no accident this time. But when she is about to leave.
Does that Volvo outside belong to you? How'd you get that car?
I worked hard for that car, Officer Lasky.
The police officer turns and says, when the mother and son go to the parking lot. The police has been waiting there and asks them for ID cards, driver's license, and proof of purchasing the car. If not, don't ask them to leave. The mothers can no longer suppress her anger. This car is my own, so I have to prove that my thing is mine. The police put the hand on the gun around his waist. Michael goes back to the car to get the car purchase documents saved in phone before. When he gets out of the car, the police thinks he is going to get a weapon. Take out his gun and pull the trigger mercilessly. Michael obviously has only one mobile phone in his hand. Mother lost her beloved son, and the video recorder falls to the ground. She goes to the morgue. After dealing with everything, she gets her VCR back. In front of her son's body, she presses the rewind button without hesitation. Time goes back again. She wakes up in the restaurant and rewinds back earlier this time. Before the police shows up, she grabs his son and is about to leave. They meet that police again at the door. The police officer opens the door for them, and their flustered look also catches his attention. Mother drives wildly on the high speed. This time, instead of going to college, they go to Michael's uncle's residence. When reach the uncle's house, the mother says everything and asks Michael's uncle for help. Michael and uncle believe the mother. The next day, uncle takes the mother and son to a small road. Walk to college through an abandoned sewer. Finally arrive at the college, about to enter the school gate.
You three, stop where you are.
Police directly pulls out his gun and points it at them. The police saw them coming out of the sewer. So ask them what they are doing sneakily. Soon, more police come to support. They raise their guns and surround the three. Michael is terrified. It's a big deal. Let's do it again. But this time, the mother doesn't compromise. She holds up the video recorder and starts shooting at police in front of her. The crowd behind also take out their mobile phones to record. The two sides fall into a standoff.
You think you can intimidate me with a camcorder?
You've crossed the line.
harassing us, abusing authority. You've been profiling us, targeting us. Not anymore. My son will cross that gate. Right now, right here.
The crowd use mobile phones to record the atrocities, and police gradually approach forward. Other police don't want to make a big deal of it and begin to return to the cars.
I see it now. You're the one who's really afraid. Go on, Dorian. Walk through that gate.
Under the mother's watch, her son successfully enters the college. This time she don't turn back time. It's love instead of magic keeping demon out of the gate.